post in the back will be about 8 feet. Post in the middle be about 9 or so once I've cut it off. 9.5 feet, and the one in the front will be about 11. So the opening will be about 11 feet. Just wanted to show the progress I've made. I've got headers cut and attached here, here, and in the front. Double headers in the front and back, and one in the middle. I got carriage bolts right here to attach them to the cedar posts that I put in the ground. The posts themselves are buried 2.5 feet in the ground with a mixture of gravel and dirt. I didn't concrete them in. I read differing opinions on it. Some said you should, some said you shouldn't on cedar, so I decided not to put concrete in, you know, because I was afraid it might trap moisture and increase the likelihood of it rotting. So I chose not to do it. And I figured I could just put more bracing on the building, you know, cross bracing here and bracing between the header and the post. You know, just try to find ways to strengthen it that way. I don't know. I'm not a carpenter, so this is my first building project of any kind, so it's all a learning experience for me. So I cut steps for the headers to rest on to give it more downward strength. You know, if I'd have just fastened them on the smooth part of the pole, it wouldn't have been as strong if something were to fall on the roof. So just trying to give it more strength that way. And I'll be putting hurricane strapping from the header to the rafter to give it upward strength. You know, from wind, if there's a bad gust of wind. We get tornadoes in this area from time to time, so I mean, if a tornado lands on top of it, it ain't gonna matter, it'll blow it to smithereens, but you know, we get high wind gusts too, and hopefully that strapping will give it strength, upward strength, if the wind gets to pulling, you know, pushing on it too hard. It's 12 feet wide, 16 feet deep, and I plan on having 4 bays between here and the tree line. So this is my first one. This one will be an enclosed bay. But I got 5 more rafters to cut to place between the middle header and the front, and then I can start putting I guess they're called purlins. I really don't know what they're called, but pieces of wood, thin pieces of flat thin pieces of pine. I'll attach them long ways on the top of the rafters and then screw the tent. As I was saying, before a bug flew in my ear, a giant bug, scared the crap out of me, I'll attach the tin to those purlins. Yeah, you never know what's going to fly out of the woods here.